Hello, Coach David here, mind, body, and spirit transformation coach, with you on a Mindfulness Monday. Today, I'm going to share with you all scheduling and the importance of scheduling. If I wish they taught us scheduling back in school, where we can get to work on time, make it to meetings, and structure our day so we can work out, spend time with family, and have a sense of balance and structure. It's something that should be taught in schools. But because it's not, it's something that we can grow and learn on our own. So I'm going to share with you some tools and some things that I use to help schedule and structure my day, week, month, year. Because even if you're not the most disciplined person, if you stick and work to a schedule, you can appear to be disciplined, not for the masses, but to yourself, that you've accomplished your task for the day. Can you get the rest of the day to chill, and you have that self gratification knowing that you're done with the things that you need to be done with? And it's fulfilling because we're not in school anymore. So there's no honor roll, merit roll, citizenship, and a perfect attendance. But we have those things in our memory, but we get to show up for ourselves. And it's going to be the daily accomplishments, the ability to pat ourselves on the back and keep moving forward. First, although they're not paying me, I definitely want to support Walgreens and their daily planner. This is a daily planner I get often. I pick up from Walgreens. At the beginning of it, this is a habit tracker. It says how to use this planner. I'll leave that for you to read yourselves. But what I really enjoy about this planner is that you fill in the year and you fill in the date and all of the days in between with pins. This is valuable because if you say you're doing it in the month of April, and maybe you're working on your discipline and you don't get to it in May, you can start fresh in the month of June. And on this specific tracker or planner, you have this month, you have the goals for the month, you have the tasks, and you have the next month, things that you're going to put off to help you to become more organized. So this is the beginning of the planner, but moving towards the back of the planner, it gets a bit more detailed, where you can also fill in the year, date, and then the days of the week, starting with Monday and the Saturday and Sunday on the end. But on the right side of every page, you have enough for the entire year. You have weekly trackers, most important notes, overview of the week. You have most important tasks this week. There's the top 3 things you want to be able to get done. Additional tasks this week is going from numbers 1 through 10. These are the other things that may not be as important, but you definitely want to be able to accomplish them. We have this week's summary. At the end of the week, you summarize how productive were you, what did you get to, what didn't you get to. There's a checklist over on the side. And then there's a prep for the next week, getting ready for the next week, the things and getting organized. These type of planners, there's all types of planners you can purchase throughout, but these things help you to get organized and stay organized. Here's an example of a planner for me in the month of April of 2025, right? And so I like to use different color pens for different things. As an example, I like anything I'm doing with my wife is going to be in orange. Anything that I'm doing with my family or a birthday or something, I'm going to write that in pink. Anything that does with money, I'm studying, I'm working on my book, something that's going to be profitable, I'm spending time with a client, green is going to be the way to go. And for me, it's blue, right? Blue is going to be these meetings that are important, like my Toastmasters meeting, different things that come up that I need to talk and discuss things with people. That's going to be a blue pen. So each pen throughout the year has its color coordinated towards a specific thing or task to help keep me tracking throughout the year. And these type of things are going to, this is the old planner. Again, I got me and my wife the new planner. Again, these are from Walgreens. It's generic in look, but it's definitely deep and rich with the way in which you can fill this information out and stay on task. Also, I also like these type of planners here. This is a planner from 2018. This is a planner where the weeks and the calendar is already written in for us. right? These are wolves. And with this planner, I like to keep track of the exercises that I ended up doing. What I mean by that is if I put an event or a appointment in my phone and I don't get to that, then it's just in my phone and it's marked down for the day's date. But when I get in from the end of the day, I like to keep things like this in the kitchen, where at the end of the day, this calendar was used for my fitness and my working out. So what I would do is write what I've exercised and worked on for that day. This would be my arm day, my BJJ. I did my kung fu day, my chest and back. I got my arms. I got my boxing. Whatever physical activity I did for that day, I was able to track it. And then here it says this is the month of August 2020, 2018. Again, keeping track. And I also see the days I did not work out. This becomes my accountability partner when I don't have a friend or someone help keeping me accountable for my actions. So here's something that will keep me track. I can again, I'm moving all the way, boom, to November. I get to see what did I do for that day? How did I get to go back and look? You get to see your progress and develop over time. And it also works with, you're able to go, you're able to move, and you get to see that tangible. Moving to today, cute little dog. My wife wanted a dog. I'm like, yeah, someday. But so I got her a dog calendar, right? We don't have a dog yet. I got this cute little dog calendar. The month of April, April 2025. I'm starting to write. I was originally starting to just put dots in, but I went back to my original design of writing in what I did for that day. I trained chess. I trained in boxing. I did some arms that day. I did shoulders that day. I did legs on this day. And I get to see my progress, right? And I get to go back throughout the year and see what my progress was as well. And this type of system can work in different fields as well. Here we have a 2022 beach calendar that I used when I worked at a factory. And in this one as well, what I kept track of was the crew that I worked with. So this would be the machine I worked, the hours I worked, and the initials of the people I worked with. So if say my manager say, hey, David, did you run this product? And we're on this machine on this day, I can go back to my calendar, my accountability partner, and say, here, I wrote it right here. That wasn't me. I didn't get that product out of the back door. I'm not sure who worked on that day, that line, but it wasn't me, or it was me, and I got to accept accountability for that. And so keeping track of what you're doing in the sense of before you do the task, right? The gym example was the task afterwards. This type of thing is, okay, I'm walking into job, I'm walking into appointment. Who am I meeting with? What do I have going on? How can it, benefit me? Can I track my hours of work as well, to know if I'm up in hours or down in hours on when it comes to my paycheck? It's more of keeping yourself accountable. And then it's the structure. It's one that's, in philosophy, it talks about us being able to master ourselves, master our day, master our ability to control ourselves, you know? So also, if it's not that, maybe someone, please share this book, share this video. I'm going to share some books. This is one of my favorite authors, Stephen Covey, co-author of First Things First. This book can help get you organized and built in structure. I highly recommend this book, as well as Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog. If you're going to eat a frog as a part of your day, you're going to eat the frog first. If that's going to be the hardest part of your day, and the frog represents whatever's tough, whatever's challenging. Maybe you're a person that doesn't like to work out, right? And that'll be the first thing you really want to get done if you don't like to do it. These tools and these ideas are to help you be on time. Again, back to Brian Tracy, he has a quote: failure to be on time means one cannot master their own life. That stays on my mind and it stays with me. And this is the type of book, and these are the type of lessons and information that is going to help you with your schedule, being able to be structured. If you want to retain this type of information, I encourage you to teach someone else, cousin, aunt, niece, nephew, friend, child, son, daughter, co-worker, prayer partner, all those type of things. Get the message out to other people that they can have a structure, that they can get a sense of control. Because keep in mind that the opposite of chaos is not peace. The opposite of chaos is structure that equals peace. Once you get your life structured, and it doesn't take hard to do. I coach people in doing it all the time. I spoke with 3 clients today, like, okay, I hear the issue is structure, day, planning. They're like, yes, I need that. I need accountability. I need someone to help me iron these things out. I'm like, okay, we're going to get these tools. We're going to share these ideas. And it's easy to back away for some things and put the right things in your life so you can get that sense of control. That's what I help people with my coaching. So Mindfulness Mondays, like, subscribe, share. Coach David, mind, body, and spirit transformation coach. This information helped you. Please leave a comment below. Share with your family, friends, and any questions, feel free to ask. Peace and blessings.